everybody. I was in a meeting with my friend, and we were talking about our future encounters and homework and things that we're doing together. But now I can play some music for us. Mm-hmm. It's not the most exciting music, but it doesn't matter. Because what matters is that live streaming copyright infringements is not going to strike me. Because sometimes I play cooler lists, but then YouTube is like, this you cannot play, this you cannot play, and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, let's play something that is safe. And now I'm going to put the app. There's this cool app called Anatomy 3D Atlas. I don't know if you can see it, but the free version you can see the bones in 3D models, and it has very good quality light, and I like that. It's very important to have a 3D object with good lighting, and these people they nail it with the lights. So I'm gonna finish the humorous so I can move to the next part of the radius and the ulna. Yeah, we want to go to the next thing. Get it done. For some reason that I don't understand. Yeah, I mean supposedly they are the same size, but this one looks longer. Although I measured them, and supposedly this is almost 3.5, and this is the same, almost 3.5, even shorter, but it looks longer. Maybe I have to kind of handle this, you know, like yeah, move it up so they are aligned. Still, this one looks shorter. I don't know. So let's impart some wisdom now that I'm here, some insights. Today I have Kung Fu class, and then I have Tai Chi, Qigong. But I feel like I want to have fun. I feel like I want to have a good time. So if we go into more of a fundamental work, I'm gonna put my ear headsets inside the ears and just play some music to keep me from going nuts, because I really get very tired and bored when we're going through the tedious stuff. I just don't enjoy it at all. And I get it, but for me to do the physical work, I don't need to be quiet. I can play some music and have fun. Entertain my brain, my sensorial feel with something. While people are working hard. Not that I'm not working hard, but at least my brain can take a break from going nuts. It is tough for me to do tedious work. Even though this looks tedious, it's not tedious. It's very, very satisfying. This is very calming for me. And I think anything with hands is calming. So, but with the Tai Chi Qigong, when we go to the basics, it is very boring to me, because I have done basics so many times, and it's like, oh my god, I need something fun. I want to feel energy. I don't want to be like doing the same old thing again and again and again. So least, have better music. Have something that it really feels nice. Something that puts you in a nice mood. Monks don't do it for me, so it's like I need to bring my own music. Some nice Chinese qigong, happy music. That's what I like. Happy music. It must be judgment with the poor monks. They just feel sad to me. They're like, oh, we're so sad. I'm like, no sadness. Joy. I need joy. It's so easy to get depressed. I need the opposite. I'm gonna do this exercise while I'm working on the humerus. It's called the lofty questions. And with the lofty questions, you're teaching yourself to ask better questions. So usually the mind, when something doesn't work, the mind goes into, why is it that always bad stuff happens to me? Why is it that I always get trash? Why is it that I always get people angry at me, right? And when you ask that question, you're digging yourself and putting yourself in a hole because there's no solution. So the lofty questions is about shifting your perspective and going into, why is it that I always get to hang out with cool people? Why is it that, and you have to transition. Sometimes the gap is too big. Like saying, why is it that I always get $1 million every month? And it's like, that we're not even close to that. So it's like your subconscious mind is going to be like, bullshit. Stop saying things like that. So you need to make a bridge, like how you can say, why is it that I have all these opportunities of money-making enterprises coming my way? Kind of like opening yourself to those opportunities because you are thinking about them. So anyway, that's kind of like the idea with the lofty questions. And I haven't done my homework. I'm supposed to do this lofty question stuff, and I haven't started, so I'm gonna start now. And you're free to try this exercise on your own. So let me see, finances, right? Why is it that I have all these talents that I can monetize and make money off? That could be a good start. But then you have to make it exciting, right? It has to be something that really ignites energy and passion and joy or love. Because if you say like, why is it that I always have money on my pockets? That doesn't excite you. That is like, okay, you always have money in your pocket, I guess. How much? It could be a penny, it could be $1, it could be $100, but if you don't specify, why should we get excited about it? So I need to work on that. So when it comes to relationships, that feels more authentic to me. Why is it that I have access and I get to spend time with wonderful people that enrich my life in any way, and I just love hanging out with them? That could be one about relationships. Why is it that I can always find love in my heart for all sorts of people and events in my life? Why is it that I can always find forgiveness in my heart and I can operate from a place of gratitude? That's good. I'm doing good here. That sounds like a good one. Relationships, I think I feel more attuned. Why is it that I can be unlimited, patient, when it comes to my family. That's one that I don't feel is having any snack around that one. So that's a good one. There's another region. Let me see. What were the other ones? We created a subgroup in our spiritual mastery that it was dedicated to the lofty questions, so we could all exercise that. I have so many groups. It's insane how many groups I am part of, but I love it. Okay, so okay, lofty questions. So in the physical realm, for me it would be like, why is it that I always feel energized and full of vitality and there's no pain, there are no aches, I just feel younger and younger every day? That could be one. Physically, that's one. Then wisdom. Why is it that I always feel the answers are downloaded to me spontaneously come to my mind without me having to do anything? I'm always connected to source and I operate from a place of wisdom and a higher frequency. That could be one lofty question. And I'm developing the skills here. I'm not saying that I already got it, okay? Don't judge me. That would be wisdom. The other category is relationships. The other category is the physical, health. Why is it that I always feel that I don't get sick and that I have tons and tons of healing opportunities in my body? Like every day I heal more and more when I go to sleep. Why is it that every time I go to sleep I wake up rejuvenated and more healed? That could be one. Oh, there's this oh, I need to prepare. Let me see. No, today is Thursday. Okay, I don't need to prepare, but I do need to eat before I hit my Kung Fu class. And then finances. Why is it that I always have access to the resources, the knowledge, and the money to go to my next level or to cover for my education and my lifestyle? That could be one. Why is it that I always get opportunities to shine with my talents in collaborations with great people, and our work attracts millions and generate a lot of income for all participants? That could be one. Yeah, I need to write them because I feel that this is more of an architectural thing, and an AI can help me with better wording for sure. I'm trying to find the best formula that is gonna really excite me. Now you see, the music stopped, and I just play a little bit. What's up with that? Okay. I think we had that song. I'm gonna try this other playlist and see. Let's try this new music. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. What another lofty question should I go for? Something that feels genuine. Well, let's forget about the lofty questions. The things that are true for me is that I was guided to contact the right people for the right things that I want to do this year. And I'm excited about it. The only thing that I'm a little like um, having hiccups is with tech. So I need to recruit a friend of mine to help me with the tech. And I think we will have our meeting early on Sunday, so he probably can help me before I hit the other meeting that I'm having with the other person that is helping me with the AI and planning and strategic planning and all that stuff. So yeah, this weekend is, I mean, this entire week I've been pretty busy, but I don't feel overwhelmed because I'm not demanding anything from myself. I'm like, yeah, just do it. It doesn't have to be overly complicated. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be like this massive action taken. It's just gonna be a little bit every day, every week. That's how I'm approaching this year. Is like just building, being disciplined and relentless on this is the outcome that I want, and I'm gonna get it. It's gonna happen. I just need to keep working. Like the turtle in the turtle and the hare story. Shifting from being a hare to a turtle, where it's like, yeah, I'm taking little steps here, but eventually, in 2 years, 3 years, I'm gonna get a lot done, right? And this is something that I learned training martial arts, kung fu. It's like you don't make advances, huge advances in a linear way. It's always ups and downs, hit a plateau, and then you go up like 3 levels. But it's always like that. It's not measurable. You just need to trust the process and have faith and allow your body and your mind and those connections to develop inside your body, because martial arts are about connecting everything, the unity of your mind, your body, and spirit. And that takes time. That takes continuous work on the teachings. And sometimes I'm more capable of being disciplined, and other times it's like, okay, I need to give myself a space to not choke, because right now I'm just like not in the mood for a lot of work. More like I just want to play. Let me play, and then I can get back to work. So that's what I'm extending this week. I just want to have fun. I don't want to be like superimposing a lot. I can do a little bit of training and seriousness, and then just let me roam free like a chicken. Let my brain go into whatever places it wants to go. Because it gets tiring when you want your brain all the time doing what you want it to do instead of like what it wants to do. And in my case, it's like, no, just let the brain do its thing. And once you get it over, you will be able to focus again. Right now, I'm pretty hungry. I haven't had lunch, so, and apples make me hungry. That's a reality. Every time I eat an apple, it just makes me hungrier. It doesn't work. I mean, I'm eating the red apples. Maybe the green ones are better, but the red ones, not so much. Where I can see the views? I don't see it here. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get these bones decent, at least decent. But yeah, I'm just doing a small homework because I cannot just burn myself into one thing. It's like, no, I want to do all these little things on their own time, little by little, and I just work a little bit at the time on each one. It's like, okay, this idea, let's explore it. And this other thing, okay, let's do a little bit of that work here, and let's meet on Sunday at this time with my collaborators, the people that I'm doing these projects. It's like, okay, let's hang out on the weekend a little bit at the time. And this weekend is going to be super important because we are starting the black belt, well, the black tigers training, and we're going to learn how to defend with the short stuff. And that's going to be intense. So, you need to accommodate for all these things and just be like, hey, this is what I learned, this is what I'm capable of right now, and be gentle with yourself and not feel like I need to know it all at once because it's pointless. I've done it before and it doesn't work. It's like, yeah, the body's not ready for it. The body's not there yet. I have pushed my body so much in the past, and now it's like, no, now you listen to me, girl. We're gonna do it my way. That's the body. It's like, no, we're gonna do it my way. You're not forcing me anymore. And I need to learn how to listen. No way around it, my friend. No way around it. So, I'm gonna stop for today because I wanna eat food. And then I'm gonna work on some AI stuff that I have to get done. And I've been like trying to finish this week. So if I finish those tasks, I'm gonna be very happy. I'm gonna feel very accomplished. That's the word, very accomplished. Oh shit, I didn't turn off the candle. I need to turn it off. I gotta go before I burn the house down.